Yesterday I listened to Anna Howard's podcast episode on creative impulsivity, and she references a quote from Annie Dillard's book, The Writing Life, on the decision to use or to hoard ideas. Dillard says, "Do not hoard what seems good for a later place in the book or for another book. Give it all, give it now. The impulse to save something good for a better place later is the signal to spend it now. Something more will arise for later, something better. These things fill from behind, from beneath, like well water." And I think this connects to a fear that I've been having about sharing the thoughts behind my work. I'm wary of giving too much, and that there's not going to be enough for me to use later if I share what I have now in its early states. But I do see this as a process that helps me to think, and I shouldn't save those thoughts for later for fear that by sharing what I have now there will be none left. I made a banner that says, "Take a card and pass it on," but I haven't made a deck of cards. My tutor asked me if I'm going to make a deck of cards, and I think I will. I made the banner in the first place as a sort of guidance of gesture, kind of a philosophy for interaction rather than for a specific instruction. If I make a deck of cards, I want them to be moments. We talked about structures from which many structures can emerge, units and modules, and I think I'm drawn to these fragments. These are the cards that I'd make from yesterday. The red of the jumper with raglan shoulder seams. An idea passing through someone else's body. Hands holding the shape of a sound as a diagram. The metalwork on the wall. If I made these cards in a common format, they could be shuffled and passed and juxtaposed, and I'm attracted to the idea of passing on, passing through someone else's body. I'd hope that when these cards have been passed on, they would refill from behind, like well water.